Hello my darlings, I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, welcome my dear. Please don't forget to subscribe and of course follow me on Instagram because we have a lot of fun there and updates. Okay guys, so as you can see from the title, we are doing gourmands today, and if you don't know already, I am a big gourmand lover. I love fragrances that smell like a snack, that make me smell like a snack most importantly. So if you want to see what roundup I have for you this time when it comes to gourmands, then keep on watching. And just so you know, this will be in every price range, in every style of gourmand. So yeah, very interesting list. Some fragrances I do not have with me. I either haven't purchased them just yet, but I've tested them out enough so I can recommend them to you, or I left them in South Africa, but I'm not sure if that's the case this time, but it sometimes happens in my videos. Also, I got a little bit away from this little dingly ding because I noticed while I was editing my previous videos that it was literally poking my hair all the time, and I didn't feel it because, you know, my hair is very thick, so a bird could have a nest there and I wouldn't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first one, guys, I tested it with you in one of my previous videos. I will link it right here, and I fell in love. I absolutely fell in love. I have reordered more samples because I'll be honest, the fragrance is very expensive, and I wanted to make sure that I am recommending you a proper thing. Also, I wanted to make sure that I will be soon buying a proper thing, if you know what I mean, because I'll be surely purchasing it. And that is Casablanca from Xerjoff, Italica. This is their newer release, and to be completely honest with you guys, this to me beats Lira head over the heels, if that's even the saying. I don't know, but it matched, so whatever. Italica, I am in love, guys. I'm gonna spray it on myself because oh my god, this is to die for. This is marzipan with halva. If you don't know halva, it's like a very nutty, very sweet kind of dessert. Very nutty, very almondy, extremely almondy. If I were to say what's better, House of Oud Almond Harmony or Italica, Italica hands down. It gets woodier as it dries down, but the initial few hours of this fragrance, okay, I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the best gourmands I have tried. I'll be honest. It's expensive as hell, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. I cannot get enough of it. This is how much I love it. Very long lasting, amazing projection, and guys, you just have to check it out. You just have to check it out. If you are not a gourmand lover, you still might like it because this is not like a sweet kind of thing. It's very nutty. It's literally like a dessert. It's just nutty and sweet and a little bit powdery in the background, you know, those notes get into that little bit of powderiness, but in general, I am head over heels. And that's where I should have put that saying, right? Whatever, you know me, I'm a little bit cray-cray. I love this one. I really love this one. And speaking of amazing gourmands, I mean, all of them are amazing, but this one I'm also head over heels with, and that is House of Oud, What About Pop. And to me, this is the best House of Oud. I'm just honest. From all I've tested, and I've tested quite a lot, this is the best. To me, this is so amazing. This is basically popcorn like no other. This is caramel, this is popcorn. As it dries down, it gets more airy and it has more vanilla and a little bit of floral notes as well. So, you know, it's not like a thick popcorn. Don't worry, you're not gonna smell like a movie theater. No, this is very sophisticated popcorn note. It's absolutely stunning. Oh my god, it's salted caramel. It's just beautiful, and I have never encountered such amazing scent. This is beautiful, very long lasting, fantastic projection. Out of all the House of Ouds I have smelled, this has the best projection and the best lasting power, hands down. This is why I purchased this one first. I might get some more, but this one is by far my favorite, and I don't think when it comes to House of Ouds there is anything that's gonna beat it, but we'll see, we'll see. I'm just starting. This is so beautiful, guys. If you love those salty caramelly vibes, but in a very sophisticated way, you need to have this. You just need to have this, and let's just appreciate the bottle. Again, the best House of Ouds bottle because it's not too colorful, it's just white and gold. It's perfect on any vanity. So yeah, I'm obsessed with this one. So this is my Gourmand number 2. I'm not saying they are in a ranking or anything, no, these are just the best of the best. Now, speaking of, I have one designer here. Actually, I have more than one designer here, but this might be a little bit controversial because some people love it and swear by it. Some people really hate it. Despite of any opinion that I even have, I love this fragrance. However, I do think it's definitely overrated. Too many people wear it, but listen to me. This is still an amazing Gourmand. This is praline done to perfection, with a mix of iris, which before it really hit the shelves and before it was too popular, it was a masterpiece, and that's no other way around it. So that is La Vie Est Belle by Lancome, and this is the original version. I don't wear it anymore, don't get me wrong, I really don't wear it anymore, but when we're speaking about gourmands, this praline here and the sweetness of it is just beautiful. It is just beautiful, and I cannot deny it. Also, the longevity and the ciliage and the projection is just out of this world. So yeah, to me, even if I don't wear it, I always have to have it in my collection, or at least some kind of flanker. So I'll be testing more flankers of this, but this one is definitely the most gourmand. However, I'm really eyeing the intense version. I don't think it's still like produced, but you can still find it on different websites. So I'll be getting the intense one. This, however, it's a classic. It really is a classic, and mind my words, in 10 years time, this is gonna be another classic scent. So yeah, La Vie Est Belle by Lancome. Okay, now we have a fruity gourmand, so very edible, like it literally makes my mouth water even when I think of it, and that is Mugler Angel Muse Eau de Toilette. Yes, it is discontinued, but yes, you can still find it. Everything will be linked below for you guys, so please check it out. This one is Cassis, so it is still a little bit earthy, but not near to the original Angel. This is like this Nutella, you know, hazelnut, cocoa powder, very chocolatey and sweet and delicious, but it is contradicted with quite soury fruits. So it's a very interesting one. I really wish they didn't discontinue it, because this is one of my favorite Angel flankers, because I don't like the original at all. So this was like the only one that I would wear. Yeah, it's such a shame, but you can still get it. The longevity and projection are very nice on this one. I get so many compliments when I wear it, but I'm using it very sparingly. As you can see, I didn't use much, but yeah, I'm using it sparingly because I don't want to use it up. I'll be honest. It's very like post-communistic thinking, but it's stupid, I know, but this is how it is. So that's Angel Muse Eau de Toilette by Mugler. Fantastic fragrance. Okay, the next one that I want to talk to you about is such an amazing discovery of mine. Another one that is on my wish list. I wish I was a millionaire. I could have all those perfumes immediately, but you know, sometimes we have to wait for the good things, right? And that is Kilian Back to Black Aphrodisiac. And guys, I know I am so late to the party. It's insane. I don't know how I could not have tested it earlier. Actually, I know how. I'm gonna tell you. I've wanted this fragrance for the longest time, and every time I went to Sephora or any other perfume shop, the tester was gone. Like gone. There was not a drop in there, so I could never test it. And actually, it's very hard to get samples of this in Poland, so you know, it was quite tricky, but I finally got a bunch of samples because I didn't stop with one. No. I got like 3 or 4. So, they're almost gone. I think there's only one left. And guys, this is honey done to perfection. This again makes my mouth water. I love this. This is such a true, beautiful, sweet honey and some cherry and some other gourmandish notes that just when they combine together, it gives you just such a beautiful, sexy, but still a little bit dark and sensual goodness. Oh my god, one of the sexiest perfumes I have on my wish list and I've encountered ever, really. This is, honestly, this is so much sexier than Jean Paul Gaultier's Scandale, which I still love, don't get me wrong, and I still think it's very sexy and very out there, but this one is so refined. It's still a honey-based fragrance, so you know, there are some similarities, but that one is, I mean, Kilian is so realistic honey. It's so gourmand. It's so, yeah, like just yum, 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 yum. So yum. So I highly recommend checking out Back to Black. I feel like at the moment, even though I just don't have a physical bottle with me yet, I think this is like my favorite Kilian at the moment. At the moment, I mean, because it changes frequently, but at the moment, Back to Black, I am obsessed, obsessed. So let's move on to another one. Nutty, very, very nutty fragrance. This is pistachio, this is almond. It's of course some tonka, actually not some tonka, it's loads of tonka. That is Girl of Now by Elie Saab. This actually was featured in my tonka fragrances, but it's still so gourmand that I could not mention it here, you know? So this one, as I said, it's pistachio, it's almond, it's very nutty, but it's very sweet at the same time. It's vanilla, and again, a lot of tonka. It doesn't really get powdery, so to all of you who don't like powdery fragrances but still want some nuttiness, this is not too powdery, so it's very, very nice. Actually, let me spray it because I haven't sniffed it for a while. Beautiful, just beautiful. This is not like very mouth-watering, but it's still definitely in a gourmand range. This is definitely very sexy, a little bit floral, but the main strings are played by pistachio, almond and tonka, and it's very sweet and it's warm, but it's very sexy at the same time. It's perfect for parties, for nights out. So if you want to smell like a snack on your night out, if you're no longer under lockdown anymore, girl, this is your gem. This is gonna be your jam. Everybody's gonna smell you, so yeah. Okay, what else do we have here? All right, now from Maison Christian Dior, Feve Delicieuse. And again, this is another tonka overload, but this goes in a different direction. This is cacao, this is tonka, this is spicy and quite powdery. To me, even though it's marked as unisex, it's definitely feminine leaning because it's quite sweet. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. But I wouldn't say it's for every single occasion. This is not a day-to-day fragrance. It's very strong. You know, the powderiness of it might be a little bit like glowing, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm just quickly gonna mention it because, you know, what would a gourmand list be without Feve Delicieuse, right? Okay, another one that has a little bit of similar vibe, but not really. It is quite powdery. It has almonds. It's quite milky though. It's sweet, and it also has orange flower. And that is Dragee by Reminiscence. And this is mainly a Dragee, like, you know, those candies, and almond and orange blossom based fragrance. Very, very nice. Out of the whole bunch, this is really the only one that I actually like. It's so pretty. So pretty. This is more of a skin scent, so be aware of that, but it is quite long lasting though. So yeah, it's sweet, it's almond, it has some, you know, orange flower to it, so it leans quite oriental at the same time. I like this combination, and this is definitely a good one if you like those more oriental notes, you know. So try out Dragee. Okay, speaking of oriental, here we have Casablanca by Swiss Arabian, and this is another fruity gourmand. This is caramel, lots of caramel, and apples and grapes, and some musky dry down, very oriental musk dry down. But it's fantastic. Good longevity, good projection. I wouldn't say it's like beast mode or whatever, but it's very good, very, very good. So you cannot go wrong with the price. If you like more fruity gourmands, but also you love caramel, you're gonna love this. So try out Casablanca. It's fantastic, especially for the price. And Swiss Arabian have very, very long lasting fragrances, so you know, it's good. All right, now a gem of gourmands. This is a very oriental gourmand, and that is Noir Profound by Tom Ford. This is kulfi. This is kulfi, this is some cardamom, this is some vanilla, some white florals as well, and some citruses in the very beginning, and citrusy flowers. I'm actually gonna spray it, because why not? Oh, believe it or not, I used to absolutely hate this fragrance. I hated it, but now this is such a love, such a love. This lasts very good on me, especially on my clothes and my hair. So I have no problems with projection or longevity. And this is a very sweet, spicy, oriental gourmand. This is like a spice market in the Middle East. And this is very, very sweet at the same time. This is like a oriental dessert, basically what it is. Kulfi is an Indian dessert. Beautiful fragrance, beautiful fragrance. I really like that they used such a unique note, such as kulfi. So yeah, very, very good one, very good one if you like those darker, sexier gourmands. Okay, now we need to have some chocolate, right? Because we're talking gourmands, so we need some chocolate. And my favorite, of course, is Montale Chocolate Greedy. This is cocoa powder, some dried fruits, tonka again, but it's mainly like a, to me it smells like Nesquik with some dried orange. I love it. I love it so, so much. Very long lasting, great projection. They all have it all when it comes to lasting power, you know. And Chocolate Greedy, I can't believe I didn't like it that much in the beginning, but now I'm obsessed. And that happened since I moved to South Africa. I just fell in love. So for every rainy day, for every gloomy day, this is gonna be your best friend. I cannot live without it. Now, even though a year ago or so I thought that I will never repurchase it, now I don't think I will ever be without a bottle. So that's Chocolate Greedy by Montale. Another fantastic Gourmand with oriental touches, because you know I love my oriental, so this is what I'm showing to you. What can I do? This is Kissing by Kilian, and this is a Lily of the Valley fragrance, but the Lily of the Valley goes away after a while, and you are left with heaven. You are left with hot milk with sugar. This is what it is. Very, very interesting fragrance, very unique, because you really smell the heat of the milk. You know what I mean? Like, you instantly imagine that cup of milk with the foam on top, because that's how much you heated it up, and there's loads of sugar. So I absolutely love it. Very good lasting power and projection. At the moment, I think this is my favorite of this range when it comes to Kilian's. Unfortunately, they're discontinued, but I will try to find the links for you below so you can purchase it. And I would suggest purchasing it ASAP, because they're gonna be gone, and when they're gone, just like all alien flankers that now we cry about. So you better hurry up. So yeah, Kilian Kissing, fantastic. I don't want to ramble about it too much because we would be here forever. Alright, my lovelies, that is it when it comes to my current favorite Gourmand roundup. Of course, this is kind of one of those note videos that I'm doing, but let's be honest, Gourmands are so different and they can be so unexpected when you sniff stuff that, you know, it's just Gourmand in general. So yeah, I had so much fun filming this video. This is definitely one of my favorite note structure when it comes to fragrances. I love Gourmands. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye!